So we are covering our wall, and I've gotten started already, but I wanted to show you what we're doing. We're doing the hot mud or joint compound. We're using 45, which means it'll dry in 45 minutes time. I've done this before, so you can kind of see that I've got weird textures on it. It's been many years, like 20 or something. I'm crazy, I don't know. Anyhow, we're going to retexture this, and then let's see if I can do this without the camera shutting off. So we've already done right over here. We've done 2 layers. So we've done 1 layer yesterday, and then we kind of went through and over again just to fill in some little holes, and also just to smooth it out. You think it's all done, but then you do it the next day and you realize, oh, got some spots here. So let's watch what we do here. It's so much harder to work. But you see, like, you see all these dents and dings. I've got 5 children, so we're gonna come and see it in right there and right there. These metal knives are so nice. You can do plastic though too. I like how strong the metal ones are. So in 45 minutes or less, this will dry. Sometimes we'll put a fan on. And also, like, if you've got droppings here, I'm gonna show you what I got. Can you hold this, please, hon? I'm gonna scrape this off. Okay. Pull it tight. It's hard when you're. This is really nice with the blade. You're not pulling tight enough. Tighter. Okay, well, I can't get it clean. It's hard when you've got more strength than your daughter. Okay, so she's a little younger than I, and she's also probably more gentle. But anyhow, so you see if there's these dripping things right here, it's just bothering me. I'm tired of the years of seeing this dripping paint, which, oops. So, well, good example. You can see what I just did. I'm gonna go through and just kind of clean that up, and on my bad moments, I go through with my nails and I pull them out because I have this obsession. It's like peeling paint. Glue. Anyhow, so what I'm going to do with that, see right there, I'll show you that. What you can do is to keep it from going big. Can you remove it? I'll get it. You keep doing your puttying while I work so I can have them see. And you kind of feather it out so that you don't have hard spots. Like right here, these are some hard spots. I don't know if you can see that. So you want to, if you can, kind of come out here, and that's why you actually do the second coat. Because right now if I do it, it peels it off. It just peels off what you've done. So actually do wait. Try to get it smooth, try to feather it out when you work, but like right there, I probably was a little thick on that. And the nice thing is you'll come when you're done and you'll sand it, and I don't know if you can see this, but it's very dusty. So you'll come with a sanding block. But I'm going to show you what I do with paint. So it's going to keep peeling. I could peel my whole wall off. So I'm just going to take a little knife right here. And anywhere that I have that knife, you see, if I can do it without in the camera, you get a nice clean line. So you can do that so you don't keep peeling and peeling, because it will go forever. And it's fun to do, I promise you. But not exactly the best technique for wall repair. And so then you're gonna come here, hold that tight, hon. And we've got to work fast or add more water and then just mix it up again. And I'd normally scrape along the walls, but I'm having a hard time because I'm not holding that. And make sure you use drop cloths. So you see that hole right there? It's kind of a leaf-shaped hole. I'm gonna come right there. And it's kind of dusty, so the dust will kind of pull it away. But there, you see right there? Oops. I didn't even show you, did I? Sorry. This is why I don't make videos while I work. And so right there, I've got kind of a hard line. I'll just kind of scrape that away. Sometimes I'll just even take my hand and take it. I'm at a weird spot because this is where the caulking is. Now, it doesn't matter. Those lines won't really matter. But I'm kind of a perfectionist about things. So I go and it bugs me, but don't be like me. Just kind of do it once. Call it good. Those lines, like, I don't know if you can see any here. I guess I've scraped them off, but sometimes you get a thin line there and you can scrape. Maybe I kind of did over there. I did by the stairwell. You can kind of see. I'm going to zoom in there. Anyhow, we taped it up. There, those lines, those will be scraped away really easily once that dries. So, let me pull this away. We're going to do this, and then what you're going to do is you're going to prime it with like Zinsser. I think it's 1, 2, 3 prime. It will cover anything, or you can do any kind of prime, like a multi-surface prime. Now, I'm not a professional, so you're gonna have to do your own research, but this is what's worked for me. Because what happened here and why it's peeling so easily is I didn't prime it. I just went and I used a hopper gun from Harbor Freight. That's not so close. I used a hopper gun from Harbor Freight, and then I didn't prime it. I was just anxious. We let it dry, and we just painted over it. I wasn't thinking that through because I was tired. I usually do these as rush jobs, like right now, trying to keep my homeowner's insurance because we had a flood a year ago in February, and we didn't get it done. I've had so many surgeries, and they were major surgeries. So, yeah, I'm now the night before all the repair work has to be done. I'm finishing up the last things. Of course, we've got new carpet and things like that, but we're doing a shower and we're doing this drywall and we're going to paint and put trim. And anyhow, that's my fast talking because I have ADHD, so you get a lot of fast talking from someone like me. Oh, I wanted to show you right here. You see, we did, I don't know, let's see if you can see it right here. So this is the coat we just did, and there's going to be a little hole there. So we'll go in when that dries and wipe that in. And you'll know it's dry when it looks like that. This is the dry stuff from yesterday. This is the wet stuff right here. But like I said, in about 45 minutes it'll be dry. If you put a fan on it, it helps, of course. As for corners, you can buy tape and stuff. We didn't. Again, I used the multi-purpose tool coverage, and I found it just paints over easily. But let's see how this is going on with those terrible dents and dings that my son, did you add water to this?
Yeah, but you might want to mix it a little more.
We need the thinner thing. So this was getting dry. So I'm gonna go, and you just add some water, and then you get some more working time. And this is it's a little bit, you don't want it lumpy if you can help it. I mean, if most of it's smooth and there's a few lumps, it's not gonna kill you, but my favorite, nice and smooth, like creamy peanut butter. And a little softer. And if you're texturing, which we're gonna do later, we're gonna have it even more runny, and I'm gonna try to do that. We're gonna splatter it on with a synthetic broom from the dollar store. But very exciting. It's very exciting to see this take shape because this wall has bugged me for years, and it didn't matter how many times I painted it, it just looked bad. So, and the way you do it determines whether you get those weird streaks as well. So just kind of watch how you do the streaks. Right here you can see some lumping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on and just kind of smooth that out. And then again, watching those streaks. I don't know why it does that. Well, I guess the wall actually does have some. And then scrape your knife off on the side. And it's better to keep this clean, but as I'm working with the video, I try to keep my area clean so the wet stuff stays together. This blade is removable. Right here, you can pop that out, see, and clean the thing too. This is plastic. Sorry, you gotta get in there. Okay. But if you have lumps, you'll get these weird like streaks in your thing. It won't, not the streaks that I was kind of showing you, like the natural. You'll get like, not those kind of streaks you see, like little road. You'll get a streak where there's like a hole in it. I can't explain it. It's like a snail trail through it. But I'm probably overworking that. I can go back for a second layer. But right here, do you see that? I peeled off paint last night because I got a little, oh, this needs more water. We're losing it. Will you go get some more water and mix it around really good, please? Here, set it down for a second. I don't want to, don't want it on my carpet either. Okay. You can actually take these when they're clay-like. Okay, you'll go do that, please, sweetheart. If you, gotta come down. Okay, so it's a little bit dry. Do you see that's just like, it's too dry. You can still work with it. It's not like it's impossible, but you'll want to make sure to tape if you've got new carpet like I do, to tape well because you see what's coming away right there. Now that's not going to see, so we don't really need to worry about anything below the trim line. But this thing right here, that would have just bugged me to no end for years. My grandchildren someday when I get them. Right here, let's see, no, that's fine. Okay. I'm an artist by trade. That's what I do. Not construction work per se, but I mean, obviously these things come naturally for me. So I went a little heavy on that, but anyhow, you don't need to overwork it as much as I do. It's kind of fun, I'm gonna tell you. It's kind of fun, but you'll see that. You see how it filled in that hole? And then I'll go in a little bit and cover it with one more thing, and then I'll just kind of feather it out. So right there, there's a hole too. See right there was just a little tiny finger hole, and those things you do see when you come down the stairwell, especially where if you have light colors like this. Now, at least that's what I think. So I'm going to put a darker color on this, and so I'm hoping it won't be as noticeable, but there won't be anything to notice if I do the orange peel texture right. I am very excited about it, but you can kind of see that still the drippings down here. So what I'm trying to do is just build up instead of peeling all that paint off. The concept is just to to cover it, and I'm just overthinking, but you can see where the paint dripped. It's really kind of awful. Look at that. Okay, in fact, that will bug. I'm just cleaning my brush. I'm pressing really hard to clean it because I don't have the pan on me. You don't have to use those pans. You could use a metal cookie sheet. I mean, there's a gazillion ways to do this. It's no one right way. But, okay, so I think she's mixed it. And I really need that my thin, you know what. And just brush it up against the wall. Ouch. Probably should wear shoes while you work. I'm a bohemian. I can't tell if that's been filled or not. I'm going to fill it again, and I'm going to actually come up here because I see that there was a streak there. So I'm going to pause this for now and try to smooth out these walls, and then I'll show you. So that paint is peeling in there. So I'm going to come over here, scrape my knife really good, and I'm going to just probably peel that off. It's bugging. And this is where you could take a knife, but this is where I have a little too much fun. See, you could go forever on peeling paint. My daughter's looking at me going, Mom, why are you doing this? We have so much to do. Yes, we do. If you have ADD, you get it, people, huh? You get a little distracted, a little hyper-focused. You see that? It covers really nicely. I mean, it looks weird right now, but it's just really hard to hold the camera. Usually, if I'm pressing that, sometimes I'll use 2 hands to press it, but I'm going to come there and you can use a wider brush. In fact, where is our wider brush? I favor a wider one that I have. Where is that? Again, these spots up here are bugging me. I'll probably retexture the whole wall before the day is over, but I don't actually have time. Gotta have this stuff in by tonight, so I better hurry. Okay, so you see it. Okay, there's a prime example. There was something hard in the paintbrush, so then you're going to come over and you want to clean that out. Again, put on shoes, but when you're in a hurry to make a video and try to do this, whatever's on there, that lump is going to get in the way. So there's you've got that lump, so you can just, I'm just going to come back over. I didn't even have anything on my brush, see? I think this is called skim coating, where you're just kind of putting a light coat on. And if you do it too many times, like you'll start pulling it out of that hole. So you want to just press hard and leave it alone, because clearly I'm good at leaving things alone. Perfect. My daughter's shaking her head. Okay, so I'm going to come here and work on this, get this wall all nice and smooth, and then we'll try to show you the next step.